What is up? Let me turn the down for the intro. Hopefully the game's not too loud either. I don't think so. Maybe not. We'll wing it. What's up? It's Tony Bono, the all-natural Bono today. We got the Cardinals cap on, the Cardinals shirt on that's representing the OMFL. Yes, indeed. Rocky and Bullwinkle. So, what is up? Glad you're with us today, or this afternoon, or tonight, or three years from now, if you're watching the show. Thanks for tuning in and checking out my channel. It's kind of like a stinky cheese. It gets finer with the more stink, you know, or maybe it gets more repulsive. I don't know. But we are here talking about the Cardinals and the OMFL, so it's kind of like your mixture of OMFL news and also just talk show, coach show about the Cardinals. So we are in the off season in the OMFL. Woohoo! Everybody is excited. Everybody feels like they have a chance to win. And if you hear a cat in the background, it's because we have a absolute zoo here. Because we had some people drop off some kittens in our yard, and we're trying to care for them. And now they don't know how to take Tony Bono. We got some goat cheese. Some goat stinky cheese. Oh. But we're in the off season, man. We are making moves, getting ready to get the free agency started. Where's my controller? So let's just go talk about who won the OMFL Bowl. Here's a look at the playoff bracket picture. We see how it unfolded. Trey came from the wild card round, and actually everybody came from the wild card round because Dwayne was number 2, but he was the number 2 seed. Trey was number 4. I actually thought he was lower than that, so that's interesting. But you know, they just both guys did really well leading up to the bowl game. Trey was in a shootout with the Bengals, totally destroyed the CPU Steelers, played a real close game with the Jets, and then headed on into the OMFL Bowl. Dwayne played a close game against Meek Boy. This is Meek Boy's kryptonite right here in the shape of a star. And then Mr. Dwayne goes into New York, or post New York, that's the way it would be, and takes care of business against some Giants. Has a real close game against Cincyburg in the championship game. And then it brings the focus to the OMFL Bowl, where Nate and I love my thoughts. Mr. Nate and I got to call this game, which was like pretty awesome, because this was like one of the best OMFL games I had ever been a part of, ever witnessed. It was just fun to watch, and actually after watching it and how the game unplayed and unfolded before our eyes, and kind of like, man, I want to play this game again. But you know, all the Madden hate aside, I kind of got the itch again, even after, you know, Little Koch destroyed me in the Toilet Bowl tournament with the Ravens. We're not going to talk about that one either. So, well, I guess I just did. But anyway, so I'm still a little sore, but ready to take on a new adventure. We're going to go down to my GM setting here. Resign players. There's actually a couple guys we are not going to resign, so just going to let it be and go from there, hoping that we can pick up somebody. It's a little bit better maybe in the off season. We got a little bit of cash. We don't have a whole lot, but we've got the ability to make room. Man, this cat is like dying over here. I don't know if you can hear him or not, but I'm trying to be. Man, I don't know if you can hear the cat. The cat is going crazy. He's like, I know I can hear him. If I can hear him, I'm figuring you can hear him. But anyway, he doesn't like Tony Bono. I think Tony Bono's scaring him. Oh my goodness. My goodness gracious alive. Well, we got some guys that we could probably still sign on our team, but we decided to go ahead and just let them walk. And I may change my mind here in 15 minutes after the show, but we're getting right along, though, in the offseason. Most guys, I think, we only got like 3 or 4 teams left to do their re-signs, so we're gonna be hauling turkey feathers throughout this offseason, look like. But our draft, I'm not going to show you my picks, but here is the current mock draft. Grant Bryson, right tackle, is predicted to go to the San Francisco 49ers in the current mock draft. Matt Reinard, edge guy from Georgia, going to the Broncos. Mason Mills, quarterback, predicted to go to the Saints. That's interesting. The Jimmy Aragon, edge, Tampa. Jason Culberson, edge. Oh, a lot of edge guys coming off early, so maybe that's what the guys are really focusing on, is those edge guys. Wide receiver, Emmett. Well, that's good, because if you can't hear the cat, that cat is screaming in the little pen that we have it in. Like I said, someone felt that they could just drop off 4 cats in our yard from somewhere, whoever knows, and leave them for us. So, but we're taking care of them. We're compassionate people. Emmett Luckett. Oh, what a name. Emmett Luckett. Hope he's lucky. But he's predicted to go the Patriots. Lions, Nate Cody, edge. Cornerback, Deontay Sherwood to the Giants. This is where you would be picking Niceauger if not for hurt trading in the throngs of sleep. I don't know. I swear that sometimes I kind of question things about my buddy, Mr. Hurt. But he did what he thought for his team. But man, Bill, being as deep into the playoffs as he was, now picking at 8, Bill's almost turned into like a D-Money style dirt salesman. I don't know. He made a Big Hurt think that he was getting a good deal here, I guess, or I don't know. I think he did get an edge guy, but man, pick number 8. Torrey Donahue, strong safety to the Chiefs, predicted. Brian Sexton, hope he's not Sex Texan. He is going to the Bills. Yeah, oh, that's right. You're talking about that. Javier Wells is predicted to go to the Packers. And Mr. Priest, Monte McKenzie, slot cornerback, predicted to go to the Cardinals. That is a lie. Jimmy Francisco, wide receiver, deep threat. You know that Mr. Roger has been scouting those dudes, looking for the fastest wide receiver. He's fixing to make them the next Marvin Harrison Jr. / whoever that guy was for the Chicago Bears. But he'll have him, whoever it is that he gets, he'll have them being a star. Andrew Whitworth, edge. Man, there's such a lot of edge guys predicted to go in the first round. Randall Barrington, edge to the Raiders. Tony Barber. That's all Miguel needs, is another fast cornerback. But he's looking at possibly taking him in the first round, it shows. Taylor Ford. We have a lot of quarterbacks coming off now. And prediction, going to the Browns. Browns have 2 first-round picks. Anthony Hewitt, left tackle, predicted to go to the Eagles. Dolphins, Vincent Josephson. Okay. Pass protector, right tackle, predicted to go to the Dolphins. Jeremy Fitzsimmons, left tackle, Seahawks. Dwayne Webster, he's got 2 first-round picks too. Another cornerback going to the Ravens. Highly unlikely. A Harvard Sherrard. Harvey. Okay, I combined both of them to get Harvard, but Harvey Sherrard, power guard, going to the Dolphins. Jackson Bishop, going to the Texans. Man, a lot of guys have got 2 first-round picks in this round. Walter Baldwin to the Steelers. Troy Campbell to the Colts. Parker Cruz to the Giants. Edward Jones, investment. The son of Edward Jones, investment, is going to the Rams. Prediction, Gordon Pleasant, defensive tackle, to the Bengals. Kobe Pearman, center for the Rams. Damon Warner, tight end, is predicted to go to the Vikings. I kind of doubt that, but it could be wrong. Juan Cobb, defensive tackle, is predicted to go to the runner-up. And then the Super Bowl winning Cowboys are predicted to pick up strong outside backer Eli Dotson, the Sam backer there, a run stopper from Arizona State. So that's the mock draft. So interesting. I'm not showing you my prospects, though. I am not that stupid. Most of you guys don't even need that help anyway, because you probably got most of them unlocked, and I have very little unlocked, probably. So, coaching carousel. How many guys do we have in the coaching carousel? Who is all posting that they want coaches? Coaches. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 of us are looking for new offensive coordinators and defensive coordinators. So we'll see how that goes. I think those should be being revised. It says 4 p.m. Central, 5 the following day. So if that's for everybody that posted, or when you posted, it's going to be done the following day, or if it's just the following day after posting this, they're going to be looked at. Okay. We'll find out. We will find out. It's kind of a unique deal. I like the restriction on not being able to just get any coach. in the first couple of seasons, so that's cool. That's cool. But that should be interesting to see how that unfolds. Let's see, what else? What else did we want to talk about? Oh yeah, I was supposed to talk about. I just wanted to look at the. We already looked at the Super Bowl, but I actually wanted to look at the stats from that game. Faber. He's not the biggest quarterback. He's not the strongest. He's not the fastest. But man, he did some work. He did get picked off once. Both quarterbacks did get picked off. No sacks, though. Was able to avoid those. Herbert got sacked 3 times, though. We talked about the co-MVPs of Williams and also... Oh, yeah. I mean, I kind of had to read through it several times myself because I was like, am I understanding stuff correct? I didn't want to be... I didn't want to be that guy, you know, the guy. So I was trying to avoid that at all costs. Rushing 17 carries for Hampton, 100 yards. Harris, 11 for 88, 2 touchdowns. Dude was a beast. McMullen, 14 for 85 and a touchdown. Williams, 6 for 26. Oh, Faber. Fabier. Yeah, we could call him Fabier. He got a couple carries. Scrambling, getting away, running for his life. Lamb, 6 for 85. Pickens, 4 for 75. McConkey, he had 6 for 70. Hampton, 4 for 53. Gatson, 2 for 48. Johnson, 3 for 39, touchdown. McMullen had 1 catch, but that was a big time catch for a touchdown that out in the flat. Took it to the house. And then you can see that everybody else there kind of bringing up the rear with 1 catch here and there. Tackle leader Hooker and Bland. John Johnson III. The Chargers, Molden was their leading tackler. Tackles for a loss. Henley, he was a beast for the Chargers in the backfield. Williams, Parsons, co-MVPs between both those guys. That was the 3 sacks in that game. Interceptions, Molden and Diggs with the big-time interception to seal the victory for the Cowboys and get them another OMFL Bowl trophy. So congrats to Mr. Dwayne, the Dakota Nightmare, as I've always nicknamed him. So what is the Cardinals' plan? What are the Cardinals going to do to try to get over the hump? We're going to beg for mercy. No, we're going to try to build this team up in the offseason. Again, I'm going to probably try to make some more cap space. I've got pretty much all my contract incentives left. I've only used one of them, actually. The 20% bring down on the bonus on whatever the Murray, my quarterback, backup quarterback. So he's going to be I'm either going to look at doing something like that again on one of the other top contracts, or possibly drop a couple of the guys that are a little older. Another thing I can do is I'm thinking about also putting Buda Baker, the strong safety superstar, on display and dangling him out there like a carrot. See if I can get anybody to take him. So there's some options. I've got to be very cautious with my money, though. And I'm trying to save some of these things because I know, like, I've got a young team here in about 4 seasons. There's going to be a lot coming up for contracts. I'm going to have to be prudent with that and try to make sure I have the cap space to keep those guys, to keep the fun times rolling in Arizona. My offense was awesome. Number 6 in the league. Defense, though, 31st. It was horrible. So, total defense was 31st. Just absolute nightmarish for my team. I don't think I've ever had a defense play so bad. And I don't know why. I have some good players on defense. They did not play well. So I did cut my coach, and that's who I'm going after, a new defensive coordinator. Hopefully that'll help. I don't understand all the things about coaching carousel / whatever, all the extra stuff that you get that helps your team, but hopefully a change will help in that department as we move forward. We did finish 3rd in the NFC West, so that was interesting, but now we've got a new guy with San Francisco, and that brings me to the next segment. Joe Milton. Even though he's a Cowboy, man, I wanted to shoot him with a water pistol after all my endeavors with him against Jacksonville. Every time that dude threw the ball up, it was caught. It was just like, I was so... After that game, before that game, I was thinking like, man, I got a chance to maybe make a run for the playoffs. And we played the game, but it just nosedived from there. So all the hopes and dreams got dashed, and we finished 3rd. Missed out on the playoffs. My rule of thumb is when I play in these games, like the first 2 seasons is my best opportunity to make playoffs. After that, it's tough because everybody builds up their team. Now, that's with a more seasoned team. So I had a very young team. So maybe it's a little bit reverse role of fortunes this Madden. Hopefully, would love to have some success, and I'm sure others would too. Nate, others that had worse seasons than I did, would love to have some more success. So, but that's OP, man. 99 throw power is OP. I think Josh Allen, does he still have 99 throw power, or is it now down to like 98? I don't know. That's crazy. Like, but I will say, like, I don't know if it makes a big difference because my actual import quarterback, Tremaine Jordan, he actually threw like a 75-yard pass. So I don't know if that really like makes a difference or not, but maybe it does. So we'll see. Looks like Nate now is starting to award some live from the OMFL. We got live news reporting. So Zoe and the San Francisco 49ers have been awarded offensive coordinator Brian Callahan and also defensive coordinator DeMarco Ryans. The Saints have been awarded offensive coordinator Mike McDaniel and defensive coordinator Dan Quinn. That's so far what has been reported live. Breaking news on the Tony Bono Show. Hope you like that one. So what were we talking about? I don't know what we're talking about. What are you talking about? yeah, so we got the draft coming up. The off season is here. Free agency is around the corner. The hobos and the mosquitoes are all getting excited because, I'll call myself a hobo too because, man, if you've seen sometimes how I dress around the house, bro, I just throw it on and move on. I don't care. But that's the Cardinal plan. That's the Cardinal plan for the season. Get better. We actually really did have a solid offense for this last season, but we've got to get better on defense. And I think a lot of people would say from the lead, defense is the main thing to get better at because there was a lot of offense. I mean, if you look at the stats and stuff, there was a lot of offense. But we do have a newly dropped update. We got some other things going on. I think Nate said that he was going to try to leave the sliders pretty much where they're at. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. As you can see, I'm also promoting Pepsi, zero sugar, wild cherry. Come on, Pepsi, give me some props. Give me a job promoting your stuff. It's good. Those of you that can't have sugar, the zero sugar stuff actually helps quench that desire to have something sweet because it's sweet, but it don't count. It doesn't count to your blood sugar. That's the wonderful thing about it. So anyway, come on, Pepsi. Hook me up. Hook me up. All right, let's just kind of wrap this up. So you're probably tired of hearing me yap. So far, that was the only two that Nate awarded. So congrats to you guys that got a good defensive coordinator. Maybe I should just go and say I'm going to re-sign my guy because I don't think anybody put a bid on him. So just get it over with. Just go back to what I had. But let's try to wrap this up. So right there you see on the screen, salary cap, I got 31.8. I can make some more room. I can actually make a ton of room. Right now the overall is 85 overall. That'll change. It always fluctuates. 87 on offense, 85 on defense, 7-10 record to finish up the season. Right now our roster size is 58 players. Probably gonna have to do a little finagling on that one. Get rid of some guys, get ready for free agency. Hopefully we can pick up a couple guys that can make a little bit of an impact or be a role player for the team. But I'm kind of interested to see how free agency is. I don't know if guys are sitting on a lot of players or, they're just like, okay, you know what, I'm going to let this guy go and try to pick up somebody better and then realize that there's nobody else better and then you make the mistake. I've got to keep that in mind. My free safety said, no, I do not want to play for you again. He's like an 83, 84 overall. He did okay. He wasn't nothing spectacular for me, but I'm sure like Dwayne picks him up and he'll probably be the starter for the Pro Bowl next season. So that's just the way the cookie crumbles in the Tony Bono universe. But we move on. And so we'll either draft somebody or we're going to pick somebody up. I'm always looking for ex-Texas Longhorns, I thought about trying to make a move for one that also belongs to a guy that's in our chat right now, but the better side of me said, I probably need to wait because now all of a sudden that guy is my best guy, even though I don't think he's like really good at that current position, but I need to make sure that I can get something before I just like start going, like, getting players that I want or would like to have just because of where they played for in college. That's kind of stupid, huh? But we're going to try not to make that mistake. Again, I kept all my draft picks for the season, so that's kind of unusual. That don't happen very much for me. Most of the time, I'm usually dealing something to get something, and then it doesn't pan out, and then I sit there and watch the guy draft with my draft pick, get this young guy that's going to be a superstar, and then I have to cry my pillow for the next 2 nights because I missed out on him. But that's not happening this season. No, sorry. We are okay. I just seen Nate post something up there, and I was kind of like, I don't think it's right, but he's changing. So, I don't know. You got a question? Anybody in the chat got a question for me about my team, about the league? I mean, I'm trying to end it here, but I don't want to end it because I'm having fun in my own little way, my own little world. I just love yakking up a storm. I wish it would show you like who your opponent's going to be for the next season. That would be awesome. Lions, fire. Fire, fire, fire. Bunch of guys getting fired. Some guys are getting paid. Well, Seahawks made sure he keeping some of his top talent for sure. That brother just put up a lot of money. A lot of money. Who did I sign? Resign. So it's a Cardinal rule, so resign my backup. A right guard. Took up the 5th-year option on my left tackle. I thought that was a pretty good bargain. Only $18.5 million. Re-sign this guy. I'm gonna put some effort into training him. He's so fast and he's got good attributes in that area. So I'm gonna try to see if I can make him a lifetime either like slot corner, and then look at either drafting or picking somebody up in free agency. Will Hernandez signs a 1 year. He's 30 years old, $10 million contract. A lot of role players got signed for me. Nothing too crazy. This one was the Emari DeMarcado. Very young running back. He retired. I guess he just didn't like the fact that I had 4 running backs on the squad or 5 running backs on the squad. So he's just like, I'm out of here. See ya. I got sidetracked. What was I doing? Okay, Rocky. Let's Bullwinkle. So, let's end it on a high note. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you for always for the support and effort that you give with the likes and the follows. And every time I come live, there's at least somebody. There's always a nice songer in the chat. So, I appreciate you. Appreciate each and every one. Looking forward to the draft. So hopefully we'll have a good draft, good off season. We'll come back with another show talking about my off season. And thanks, Timmy. I said tiny tit. Didn't mean to insult you there, but Timothy. Oh, Tim. Appreciate you. It's always fun to see what happens in the OMFL draft. It's excitement. You can feel the electricity in the air as it's going forth with the game and with the draft. Everybody's excited. Everybody has that refreshed, deep breath in their lungs. Like, I can do this. I can make my team better. I can make a run. Until like week 3 or 4, and you're like, oh, I'm drafting top 5 again, and then reality sets in. But until then, there's high hopes. Everybody's on the same playing level, and you're just kind of ready to get started. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. I know I'll probably struggle again. Again, my team's young, and there's a couple guys that really can't afford to get rid of, but I don't think they're like really great players. But I don't think I can get rid of them. So, but with that said, again, we're looking forward to the draft. We'll come back with a draft show. But until then, we're going to exit with our normal saying that we're always in or start the show. Ladies and gentlemen, hobos and tramps, cross-eyed mosquitoes and bowling ants, I come before you, not behind you, to address you, not to undress you, about a story I know nothing about. In 1942, Christopher Cucumber sailed the Mississippi River, discovered the Star-Spangled Banner, ate it, and died of independence and indigestion. So, I hope you are choking on independence and indigestion today, because without our independence in this nation, we would be in trouble. So I am happy to deal with my independence and indigestion. So I hope you had a little chuckle, a little laugh, enjoyed the show, and all that jazz. Until next time, see ya.